Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Ruth chapter 2. So if you haven't read Ruth chapter 1 or watched our video on Ruth chapter 1, you should go back and watch it. So today we're going to talk about Ruth chapter 2.
So in Ruth chapter 1, we kind of went over how Ruth decided to choose to stay with Naomi. Obviously they were struggling to get food, and it just so happened that Ruth came across Boaz, who was gleaning in the fields, and Ruth was helping Boaz glean in the fields, which means they were just harvesting and getting grain. Ruth was told to stay in the field to glean because Boaz told her to stay there and to not let men touch her and to drink whenever she pleased. Ruth wondered why she was chosen and why she had found favor in Boaz, but it was because God had heard it was because he had heard all Ruth had done for her mother-in-law. So the Lord was repaying her for what she had done. That's what I had gotten out of that. So Ruth went back home later and to her mother-in-law, and she was like, hey, why did I find favor in Boaz? And it was because she had found out that she was related to Boaz and that she should be blessed.
So Ruth shows great character throughout this whole book. The whole book of Ruth, she's showing such great character, and she's always consistent with everything that she's doing. Ruth's life exhibits admirable qualities. She's hardworking, loving, faithful, and brave. And these qualities gained her a good reputation, and she's displayed them consistently throughout all areas of her life.
I think it's just a good reminder to keep working as God blesses you, because it's even though before she was working in the fields and before she even knew that she was related to Boaz, she still continued to go work, and even after she realized, she still continued to work, and the Lord just kept blessing her with protection and guidance, and I don't know, she just became one of Boaz's advocates.
And character is who you are when no one is watching. So Ruth was doing all of this hard work and thinking no one was watching, but Boaz saw that she was working hard and actually putting in the work to help Naomi. So he decided to help her. And it's just a coincidence that she just happened to go onto Boaz's land. But it's God had it all worked out, even whenever Ruth didn't know. So events don't just occur by coincidence or luck. We should have faith that God is directing our lives for his purpose.
One of the things that I also got out of it is that God wants his people to be recognized by others because of their love. And I think that Ruth, her loyalty to stay with her mother-in-law just showed her love, and because of that she was she stood out of the crowd. So I think that because of her decision to stay with her mother-in-law, that for me I would be ooh, I'm gonna go find my husband.
Yeah.
But I think it's just a reminder.
Maybe I'll have a better life.
I think it's just a reminder, even though it seems hard, God is, he's gonna favor, the decisions even whenever, they don't seem, typical. And so, one verse that I found, which is Hebrews 6:10, is, "For God is not unjust so as to overlook your work and the love that you have shown, for his name is serving the saints as you still do." And I think that that's just it goes right with this Ruth too, because it's he's not overlooking her work and the love she has shown to her mother-in-law.
Yeah.
So guys, I hope y'all enjoyed our insight into Ruth 2.
Yes.
Next week we'll be talking about Ruth 3.
Yep. We hope you feel encouraged and
Hope y'all have a good week.
yep, have a great week. Bye.